Hello, my darling. Are you comfortable? Sit back, relax, and I will tell you a beautiful tale. It was springtime, and along a glittering seashore there came a sound of birds in the breeze. The blue sea danced and sparkled in the warm sunshine, and Kai, a fisherman, sat down to enjoy the enchanting scene. As he did so, he happened to see, hanging on a pine tree, a beautiful robe of the purest white feathers. As Kai was about to take down the robe, he saw coming toward him from the sea was a girl, who requested that he would return her robe. Kai gazed upon her with curiosity, and said, "I've found it, and want to place it with the treasures of Japan, so no, I won't give it up." But, she cried pitifully, "I can't go soaring into the sky without my robe of feathers. If you won't return it, I can never fly again and return home. Please, fisherman, please return my robe." The fisherman, who must have been a tad stubborn, and found fun in teasing the girl, refused to give in. "The more you beg," he smirked, "the more I am to keep." And so to this the girl answered in a poem. "Speak not, dear fisherman, speak not that word. You don't know that, like the hapless bird whose wings are broke, I seek, but vainly so, the robe of my wings to soar through heaven's blue plain." After hearing her short, beautiful poem, the fisherman gave in a little. "I guess I could return your robe," he relented. "But first, will you at least dance for me, just once?" To this she replied, "Uh, okay, I'll perform for you a dance that makes the palace of the moon turn round, so that even poorer men may learn of its mysteries. But I can't dance without my feathers. Please, please give them back." "I can't do that," said the fisherman suspiciously. "If I give you this robe, you'll fly away without dancing for me." This remark upset the girl. "The promises between mortals may be easily broken," she retorted, "but there is no lies among the heavenly beings." These words embarrassed the fisherman, and without any more fight he gave the girl her robe back. When she had put on her pure white garment, she struck a musical instrument and began to dance and twirl. And while she danced and played, she recited poetry of many strange and beautiful things concerning her faraway home in the moon. She spoke of the mighty palace of the moon, where 30 monarchs ruled, 15 in robes of white, when that shining orb was full, the 15 robed in black when the moon was waning. As she spoke and played and danced, she blessed Japan. The fisherman did not enjoy the show of the moon lady's skill for long, though. Soon her feet ceased to hover over the sand, and she rose into the air. The white feathers of her robe were gleaming against the pine trees and against the blue sky itself. Up, up she went, still playing and reciting, past the summits of the mountains, higher and higher, until her song was hushed, until she reached the glorious palace of the moon. Realizing that she had left him, the fisherman went back to his daily life. But the more he tried to return to his routine, he couldn't shake the memories of the celestial girl. After a month passed, he had become sorrowful and needed to see her again. Returning to the beach, where he last saw her, he called upon the palace of the moon, hoping she would hear him. "Celestial of the feathered robe, please come and dance for me once more." Without an answer, he began to weep. Time passed, and finally, hardened from his display of emotions, the celestial returned to the beach. From curiosity and worry, she asked, "Fisherman, why are you crying? You've seen me dance before. It's nothing special. I returned home. Why do you want to see me again?" At the recognizable voice, he looked in awe and quickly responded, "Not a single day has passed since, where I haven't thought of you. Your robe, though beautiful, is not what I desire. You may fly freely, but your heart is my true treasure. Will you return home again? If not, would you reconsider staying by my side?" The Celestial was shocked. She had once returned home to the Moon Palace after being lost, but was soon reminded of home and how scorned she was. No one accepted her for who she was. But this fisherman saw her beauty in ways no other Celestial did. She had no home to return to. She could not lie and tell the fisherman that she was never reminded of him. In fact, all she thought about since she left was him. Upon telling him that she was all alone in the world, the fisherman gladly welcomed her into his home, and the two lived happily ever after. The end.